What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and this is the Dark Gym Cup part 2 of the video. If you guys have not seen part 1, check the description down below, definitely check that one out. But spoiler alert, the way the part 1 ended, we ended off with a loss. We were on a 9 streak, guys. We were on a 9 streak, and I completely threw the match. I got outplayed, and we lost. We lost to Nummy, so now we are definitely on a continue right now, and we're trying to get that 11 win streak. Booster, I have yet to pull an EX figure from an 11 win streak. I have never, not a single EX pull from an 11 win streak booster. I've pulled multiple EXs from the gym over the course of playing over this last year, but it's been since the bug gym. If you guys remember the bug fire gym that we had, that was the last EX that I got, and I got back-to-back EX pulls. They were from a single win booster. They were from my last 2 wins before the gym ended. I think I got an Yveltal, and I got a Metagross. Yeah, that's what it was. I got a Metagross, and I got an Yveltal. So those are my last 2 EX pulls, and he's going to come down with this Wigglytuff. We're going to hit the Dazzling Gleam. He's probably trying to go for sleep because he can't knock us out. And he's going to spin right into a miss. And just like that, guys, the round deck was shut down. Forfeit win. Probably poor placement on his part. But that's going to get us to 17 straight wins. No, not straight wins. We definitely continued, guys. We have yet to get an Invincible Trophy in this gym. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. There's still some time left. We still have plenty of wins ahead of us to get our 30 wins, and we don't get an EX pull. We get a Leafeon. Yeah, so still like 0 EX pulls from those 11 win streak boosters, but I definitely want to go for another one. And look who our opponent is, guys. We are up against the one and only N-Help. And he's got a rush deck going down. He's got the Deoxys speed. He's got the Litten for the Sableye matchups, and X speed on Litten is an amazing counter to the Sableye. Very, very smart. He's got the Yveltal, he's got the Sableye, he's got the Zoroark, so even if I wanted to come out and attack that speed form, he could just switch right into the Zoroark. So I am going to go defensive with my Yveltal. I want to try to, hold off that speed form, and I don't want his Sableye to be able to pass through my Sableye. So let's kind of see how this plays out. I'm going to go defensive with the Cobalion. And, that Magearna could definitely be a problem for us. But I can get the Sableye right here in the center. And hopefully we can just land purple against that Magearna. So now I'm going to go out with my Zoroark. I mean, hey, we're both chain level 10, level 10. So it's going to come down to RNG. As a lot of matchups tend to do. I'm going to get my Magearna out and then start getting my energy plates and my metal sphere plates in action. Now he's not going to attack. So now we're going to go with the metal sphere. And he's going to hop over with his Sableye, and we're going to get pretty lucky. That was pretty lucky. I did not want to get confused. Now, we do have 2 Sableye on the field, so we have a perfect matchup for that Zoroark. Get out of here. And just like that, we were able to get 2 knockouts. So he's going to retreat a little bit with this Magearna. I'm going to go after this Litten, because that Litten is super scary. And we were able to get rid of it. So there we go. I'm going to move up here. And now he's going to have to go defensive with his Sableye. And no, he's not. He's going to go max revive with the Litten. Very good call, because we're not able to knock out that Litten with our Sableye, because Litten makes any gold attack a miss. So he's going to X-speed. We need him to land purple here. And he lands the Ember. He is going to get the evolution into the Torracat, and he takes it. He takes it, 3 MP Torracat. He's going to have a 4-star fake out. So we do not want to leave our goal unattended. Our Yveltal has a 3-star Draining Wind, a 2-star Dark Mist, but it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to go in for the attack, and we do get it. Let's go. That was awesome. That was awesome. So now I'm able to back up with my Magearna, and then I want to start advancing with my other Sableye. So he's going to go defensive with the Magearna. So I'm going to move up and attack this Torracat. We do get the knockout. We're going to get pushed back one. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And we're in a great position. We've been getting some pretty good rolls though. The rolls have been favorable. He's going to max revive his Yveltal. Now, I'm going to max revive my other Sableye just to give myself a little extra insurance. And, let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm not even sure what I do. Okay, so I move up again with this Sableye. I think what I'm trying to do is I think I want to get one of my other Sableye in there and attack his Sableye. I think that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so I move up one, and I think my next plan is to move my Zoroark back one space and then slide my Sableye in there and attack his Sableye. And he doesn't have Gold Block. He's not running a Gold Block. So he's got an 80, I got an 80. He's able to switch into the Zoroark, but that's okay if we can confuse it. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So the Zoroark has already switched out. And our Zoroark has a good chance of knocking him out. He hits the gold. That feels pretty bad. He could have hit cross counter there and knocked us out, but then he would have had a complete miss for all his white attacks. So now he's in a pretty bad spot. All we got to do is knock out the Sableye, and there's a good chance we win, and we land gold into his purple. That was pretty lucky. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This RNG has been pretty insane. And we're going to land the 110. He's going to knock us out. But now we're able to set up a surround. I'm definitely not going to go for the attack. The Magearna cannot knock us out. He's going to have to get lucky with this Torracat and get a fake out. We land the gold. There's nothing he can do. He's not able to move us. We're able to go in for the surround. And that's going to be GG boys against N Help. I played him one other time in an uncommon haul. I think it was the uncommon haul. It was some type of haul match. Maybe it wasn't the uncommon haul. I can't remember. But it ended up going to a turnover. So that's only the second time that I played him. And, you know, I mean, it feels pretty good to get the win. But, I mean, I know I'm not better than N-Help. Let's be honest. Like, if we were doing like a best of 3 or something, he would completely destroy me. He's in 7th place in the world in the leaderboards for the Dark Gym. And dude makes amazing decks. But, dude, we got so many rolls. We got a ton of rolls, so you can't beat RNG. There's Fodder. Fodder's at 2031, 71 trophies. Looks like he was able to pull the Invincible Trophy, so he shot up pretty good. We're ahead of him by 1 point at this point. So we're on a 6-win streak. We're going to continue the march, guys. We're going to be going for our own Invincible Trophy. We got the Invincible Trophy in the round 1 Dark Gym, so hopefully we can pull it off in this one. We're up against a Japanese player, ranked fairly lower than us, 1647, but that deck is pretty insane. 3 Sableye, 2 Incineroar, and an Yveltal. All dark types, not able to pass through any of them with my Sableye. And he's got the Phantom Energy. So he's just going to rush. He's going to put the rush down. So what do I do here? I come out, I block his Sableye with my Sableye, and I don't even have an Yveltal out. Like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? That's okay. We got the Cobalion in range to take the goal. He doesn't have any surround set up. And we're just going to go ahead and bring out the Magearna. I mean, he can try to attack one of our Sableye, and we could switch into the Zoroark. But again, guys, I don't really like doing that because there's a good chance that the Zoroark gets confused. And you do not want your Zoroark being confused. Okay, so he does have a surround setup, so we are going to block that off with our Zoroark. Okay, so he can't pass through our Sableye because we have our Yveltal out, so he's not able to surround our Yveltal with his Sableye. Okay, so he's going to go defensive, just probably killing time, burning a turn. just making a quick play so he can stay ahead on time. He's just bouncing back and forth. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to put our Magearna next to our Cobalion and try to figure out some way out of this congestion. Has us completely smothered into our side of the board. And we're probably going to have to attack at some point. And so, see, he retreats there. Not really sure why. And I'm not really sure why, like, I don't advance with my Zoroark. But probably because I don't want to risk getting surrounded by his Sableye. So I finally go for the attack. We are able to land the gold into his gold. Shadow Sneak into Shadow Sneak. And we have the chain levels. So we're able to get the knockout. He's going to hop over with the Sableye. He's not going to attack, so we're going to threaten game. See what he does. Okay, he's just going to go cover his goal. So, yeah, okay. I thought I might have went up the right lane, but I bring up the Zoroark because I want... Okay, so he just sets himself down on the entry point. So I cover up the goal. I do want to get my Magearna out into the action. And he's going to land the suplex twice in a row. Very, very annoying. Okay, so that's all right. That's okay. So I'm going to go here. I want to get a knockout on that Incineroar. He's going to land the suplex again. And that's going to allow him to surround our Zoroark. Very, very annoying. So annoying. Because he has the Yveltal. Incineroar is a dark type. So we can't pass by. We cannot pass by. So now I'm going to retreat. And once again, we are completely smothered on our side of the board. So I'm going to go after the Sableye here. And we are able to land our Shadow Sneak into his Confuse Ray. Get that knockout. So that feels pretty good. But he's going to block us off again. We cannot pass by. So now I want a double chance. I don't want to press my luck. And he lands the Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, all right, let's land the gold. Nope. Can't make it happen. Can't make it happen. And he's going to retreat with his Yveltal because he knows there's a good chance we knock him out here. And we do. But he's in range yet again to block us off so we cannot advance. It's it's getting pretty annoying. You know, without having a hurdle jump or some way to bypass those Pokemon, we have to get a knockout. So he's going to attack here, and we're going to get the knockout. He lands the Flare Blitz, and it's going to burn our Zoroark, but that's okay. And then we land a miss, like Sableye. Stop landing miss, and stop landing Will-O-Wisp, like Gold and Confuse Ray. That's what we want you to land, dude. So what do I do here? What's my option? Move up and attack this Yveltal. Get this thing off the board, and we're burned. We're burned. We get knocked out, but he is going to have a miss where his Oblivion Wing once was. So in theory, we should be able to knock him out no problem with our Magearna. Boom. There we go. Fleur Cannon. Get the knockout, but he's got two Sableye ready to just retake our entry points. But he doesn't go for it. He doesn't go for it because we don't have a max revive. We don't have anything on the bench. So there's really no need at this point. So he just kind of takes a long way around there, which is kind of weird. So I move on the goal. I maybe should have advanced with my Magearna to get him up on that right corner. And he's going to come in with this Incineroar. He's going to get the suplex. It's going to go neutral with the Dark Mist. And we are going to get the surround with the Sableye. Now he's going to go Mega Sableye. Alright. How's this going to play out? Okay, we land the Confuse Ray. It's going to make us confused. Not going to do anything to him. So now he's going to have to go defensive. I was kind of hoping he just brought out his Incineroar. Just out of habit. Thinking that, hey, I was able to block him off this whole time. And hey, the confusion is going to definitely save us there. So now what I want to do is take over this entry point right here. Actually, no, I move over, one space to the side. Oh! And then we shift into the miss. Feels pretty bad. But he burned his Mega Sableye. So his Mega Sableye is gone. And he lands the Shadow Sneak, but we land the Shift Gear. like, bro. Like, all you needed was an attack there. Can we get an attack? There we go. We get the attack. We get the knockout. Now he's going to be able to goal block. And he goes with that Sableye. So what do I do here? I back up. I don't want to risk too much. But he's going to come in with the Incineroar, and this could be very, very bad, and it is going to be bad. He lands the Darkest Lariat. That means he's able to send one of our figures to the bench while knocking out the other figure, and that's going to be GG. Just like that, we get destroyed. One turn. We lose 45 points, sending us all the way back to 1987. And we were on such a good run. We were at the top of our elo. You know, we could have just kept accumulating points and climbing the leaderboard. We're not going to get anything good out of the win streak booster, but GG to the opponent. So, jumping in midway into this matchup, that Xerneas just knocks out our Sableye. We're going to go defensive with the Magearna. We're up against Pika, and he's going to miss after landing that Geomancy, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to move up with my Cobalion. You guys are probably wondering, why am I starting this midway match? Well, as you can see, the opponent is ranked fairly low. The team is not very good, so I didn't really see any need to record this matchup, but we're already 30 turns in, and he has been getting the most insane RNG. So I just start recording the matchup, and I want to show you guys just how insane this RNG goes. Just how insane this RNG really works out. So as of right now, it looks like I'm doing pretty decent. So now I'm going to move up, and I'm going to attack this Pupitar, trying to get the knockout. And he allows us to just go for the surround knockout. So I'm going to go for the attack, land a miss. Then we get the Dazzling Gleam. Okay, cool. We get the knockout. This looks like it could be GG. This looks like it could be GG. He's going to double chance with the Zapdos. I'm like, come on, Fleur Cannon. Nope. We're going to land the miss, which we have a sizable miss. I get that, guys. Like, you know, it was a pretty good chance of that happening. But I'm going to move up with the Zoroark and try to kind of throw him off. I kind of like moving off of the entry point. And yeah, we're going to get that knockout very, very easy. He's got a 103, so the Zoroark is not a good matchup. So I am going to take the entry point. Now I'm going to move in and attack with this Cobalion. All we got to do is get the knockout. All we're going to do is get the knockout, and that should be game. He's moving up with the Xerneas, and things are getting scary. That Xerneas could knock out our Yveltal, and if that happens, we're in bad shape. Whew! Okay, we land the Draining Wind. I have to pull that Coco off the entry point. I have to. Now, this is probably gonna, you know, hint toward the effect that he's like, maybe I should be attacking with this Coco and attack the Sableye. I cannot get the knockout on the Zapdos. I have the Metal Sphere. I have the Steel Energy. I should be able to knock the Zapdos out. And he lands the 50. Oh my. We are one turn from losing. I gotta get this knockout, and we finally get the knockout. Whew, I was sweating bullets, and right there, he doesn't even go for the attack. So, you know, I think most players would have been able to see that, like, hey, I'm going to get surrounded anyway, so might as well go for the attack. But I'm telling you guys, the RNG in that game was sickening. Just sickening. I don't even remember what rolls I lost before that, but I know it was enough to make me say, okay, I need to start recording this because this is ridiculous. But that's going to get us to 27 wins, and we're going to jump into the next matchup against Taco. I missed the last part of his name. Taco Lock. Taco Jock. He's a taco jock, man. He knows all about the tacos. And he is on a, I don't even know what his win streak. Couple win streak, 1679. And this is something I wanted to point out to you guys. I've always noticed this. Toward the end of the gym, whenever you kind of reach a peak in your rank, you know, your elo, I'm at 2029. You know, I'm almost back up to where I was. I think I was 2032. I start getting super low ranked players, and it makes it impossible to climb the leaderboard. Like, you literally have to go on a rampage and win so many matches in a row, because some of these matchups, like I've been over 2,000 and playing players that are under 1,500. you know, and you're lucky to get 5 points, 6 points. I've got 4 points before, I think. But like on average, it's like 7, maybe 10 points. But we are going to pull off a quick win with the Zoroark. And just to show, yeah, 16 points for that, which I guess it could have been worse. But we're up to 2045. That's going to be an all-time high for our rank. And let's kind of just take a look and see where we're at. 356. Shout out to Zoom. There's Zoom holding it down. 332, 67 trophies. Deck looks pretty sick. And then we have Nolan. Nolan, buddy, I definitely know this dude. He's a subscriber. Really awesome dude. V Nolan, 290th place at this point in time. And Fodder shot up the leaderboard, 2076, 71 trophies. He's in 257th place. Looks like that rush deck, you know, with the Deoxys Speed, the Sableye, and the Zoroark's holding it down. Here's my boy Henky. He is holding it down. Awesome deck, doing work, ranked up there pretty good. Mr. N was there. That was one of our opponents in the Gen 3 tournament. If you guys haven't checked those Gen 3 tournaments out, definitely check the link below. I try to link them in every video. It's the Gen 3 tournament. I've covered up to the semifinals. So all that we're waiting for right now is the finals. So definitely stay tuned for that, and keep a lookout on Fodder's channel for that. He's going to be doing something special, covering the Gen 3 tournament finals against me, and not really sure if I want to let everybody know who I'm up against yet. You know, maybe make it a surprise, but yeah, definitely keep a lookout for those guys. Okay, getting into this matchup, we got a Guzzlord coming down. The blue's not going to do anything because, you know, none of our Pokemon are in the Ultra space, and we're going to just take that surround, easy peasy. And now he's going to have to go block, or he can come out and attack, but we can switch into the Zoroark. And he is going to attack, and we have a solid chance of winning. Low battery, he's going to land a miss, and we can't lose. Oh, Bright Powder. I'm sorry, yeah, he used the Bright Powder, and yeah, feels bad. That's going to be a quick win. I just kind of thought that was a funny win. That's going to get us plus 19, 2072. That's our 30th win on a 7-win streak. No continues currently, so now I'm kind of starting to think, you know what? Maybe we have a chance still. The gym is winding down. This is the last day of the Gym Cup at this point I'm playing. And, yeah, just trying to eye up and see where everybody is. Fodder's at 2076. So, yeah, I kind of wanted to catch up to him. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm 2 points away. I think I'm 2 points away. Or 4 points away. Yeah, 4 points away. So, I was looking at the, I think the other one was monthly. So, yeah, 4 points away from Fodder. We're on a decent win streak, and now we get an opponent who is on a 10-win streak. Only 1679, so it's hard to say. Did they tank and go super, super low to try to get a 10 or an 11-win streak Invincible Trophy? Or it's probably more likely that they've continued, and he's got the Guzzlord. So pretty interesting. Just Guzzlord, no other Ultra Beasts, which is nice to see. And he's got a pretty scary Charizard with the Mega Charizard X, so definitely need to keep a lookout for that. So I am going to take the entry point with that Sableye. And now, I'm not really sure what I want to do here. This Guzzlord's 3 MP right now. 3 MP. This Greninja is going to be coming down on the entry point, so I can't block off the Guzzlord just yet, and he's going to attack, so I'm definitely going to switch into the Zoroark. We're going to land the cross counter into a couple of Water Shuriken, and we're going to advance with this Magearna, try to go right after this Tapu Koko and end the game if we can. But he's going to go defensive with the Yveltal. Smart play, definitely needed to, you know, prevent himself from getting surrounded or even worse, knocked out. And he's going to knock out our Pokemon, no problem, with that Guzzlord. And I had to double check. I was just like making sure that he can't move through any adjacent Pokemon. Like, they have to have weight, right? We still have Gold Block, so I'm able to block him off. He doesn't have a hurdle jump, so Sableye should be able to hold off this Guzzlord, you know, pretty easily. And now we're able to get some backup with this Yveltal, so now I'm feeling pretty good about it. But we are going to land the gold into his insane amount of damage. And I'm going to max revive, come out with the Zoroark. Zoroark should also be a pretty good matchup. You know, like as long as we land cross counter, we can't be killed. And he's going to get that brutal swing. So that sucks. So that definitely sucks. Now he's going to be able to advance, move down, and if he moves that Yveltal, we can still goal block. But no, he is going to Pokemon switch with his Charizard, so I'm actually pretty good with that. I'm good with that. He can soar over all of us and attack the Yveltal if he wanted to, but he's not going to. And we're going to get the knockout pretty easily. So I don't know. The Charizard X... I don't know. Maybe the Charizard X doesn't have Soar. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Only the Mega Charizard Y can move through other Pokemon because it has a Soar ability. So that's right. My bad. And for some reason, I was thinking he was able to soar over us. I'm sure if he was, he would have attacked the Yveltal. So he's going to advance back down with that Guzzlord. He definitely wants to try to get some type of surround or banish, and he is able to move us both. So I don't want to get my Zoroark surrounded, so I'm going to double chance go after his with our Magearna, and we get the lucky spin. If he would have landed cross counter, there wouldn't have been anything we could do, I believe, to knock him out. So yeah, pretty fortunate there that we were able to get that knockout, and I'm going to retake that entry point. Now, do I try to attack this Tapu Koko? No, because he's just going to bring out the Greninja, then he's going to get the Charizard back, but it's only going to be 1 MP, so I guess we could have tried to get 2 of them out. Now here, he definitely baits me out. I definitely make a misplay. I didn't think about that. So he's able to advance and then get his Greninja out, and then we had to retreat as well. So definitely wasted some turns. So we're going to take this around, and then he's just going to move over 1 with the Greninja. So yeah, I make a decision. I'm like, you know what? I want to go after this Yveltal. We do get the knockout. Now we're going to be able to draw out that goal block. Then I can move up with the Zoroark and take over the entry point. And depending on who he goal blocks with, yeah, Guzzlord I think was definitely the right play. But I don't take the entry point with the Zoroark. I take it with the Magearna. So not really sure if I should have did that or not. But I felt like I was able to take out this Greninja, and we weren't able to. Not able to get the knockout there. So I don't know. Maybe I should have took the entry point with the Zoroark, but I don't know. I felt like he could have came out and attacked my Magearna with the Zoroark, and we would have been in pretty bad shape in that situation because he would have been able to land cross counter and knock us out. So here I'm able to go for the surround. I'm like, please. And he lands dodge. So that's going to be GG. So GG to all Mazdi. I don't even know what some of these names are. I really don't. But yeah, that's going to be game, and he's going to get the knockout on our Sableye just 1 turn too late. And we're going to take the win with the Magearna. That's going to get us to 2086, 31 victories. We're on an 8-win streak, guys. 8 wins, no continues. So, you know, I definitely have my heart set on trying to get this round 2 Dark Gym Cup Invincible Trophy. This team has been doing work. So definitely shout out to Care Bear for, talking with me about different deck ideas, and I've really been enjoying this deck. And I apologize to anybody that, had comments and ideas for deck ideas in this Dark Gym. I know a lot of you guys, or at least a few of you guys, wanted to see me run the Honchkrow, and unfortunately, I just didn't get my wins quick enough. And with not getting that Invincible Trophy, like I was still kind of in try-hard mode, guys. I really was. I was in try-hard mode, and I really wanted to give myself the best chance possible of getting that Invincible Trophy. So we are going to get burned better than getting confused. But, yeah, we have some backup, and I definitely wanted to switch out because, I didn't want my Sableye to get knocked out. And then I could have brought up my Yveltal, but, again, there's a pretty good chance that Yveltal gets knocked out by that Sableye. Gold in the purple could have confused me. Just a lot of things could go wrong. So, yeah, Tapu Koko, I thought about maybe attacking, but it's not worth it. not worth it. Pretty good chance that we either get knocked out or we just go neutral, Melee-Wish, something like that. And just trying to get some defense. So he's going to come out with the Honchkrow. So let's see how this Honchkrow plays out. Honchkrow is actually, I think, one of the better gym exclusives. If not probably the second best. Because Gyarados could still be used. I think it's just, there's a lot of curse markers going on with the Altaria. If you ever see the dragons, we don't see the dragons as much now. And we are going to get our Magearna cursed. So can't tag ourselves. That kind of sucks. But yeah, Gyarados was just, better than a lot of EXs, which it should be. I mean, it's Gyarados. Gyarados is probably one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. It's a lot of fan favorites. Gyarados is just awesome. So, yeah, it's kind of nice to see a figure that's usable. And with Murkrow, with having that big Whirlwind, and it has a gold, has a really solid chance of evolving, and it synergizes well with the Molting Energy. So you could run a Molting Energy deck and, reliably get that evolution. And you're going to have a 130 white and a 70 gold. Run it with an Yveltal, get some Dark Mist. That Honchkrow is going to be insane. Care Bear's done some awesome showcases of some Dark Energy decks with the Honchkrow in League. Not even just the Dark Gym, like in League. And pretty insane matchup. So if you guys haven't checked his channel out, definitely check it out. He's got some awesome videos. So let's see what our opponent's going to do here. I can see him advancing down. With the Honchkrow, it is going to be a 3 MP, so yeah, it can reach, and he's going to attack our Zoroark, yeah, and he's going to get flat knocked out. That was a pretty bad matchup. Like, Zoroark is a really good counter to the Honchkrow, because as long as we land cross counter, we can't lose. We cannot lose. I really wish it was easier to evolve from the Zorua, but you don't really need it, but having that 109 would just be awesome, and having a 121 Night Gaze would be even better. So I really wish I could get the evolution off, or at least, hit Dark Mist a little bit more often. I did use some Carmonite on my Yveltal. It's a level 8. And there goes our Magearna, dude. It's going to get banished. Oh, dude, that sucked. That sucked. It's like Magearna, the one who's able to tag Pokemon that have a curse marker, but it can't tag itself. That really sucked. And then we're going to land a gold, so good thing I double chanced. Boom. Okay, there we go. We're able to land the cross counter. We're down one Pokemon, so that Spiritomb did its job. It was able to come out, put that curse marker on our Magearna, and we do not want to give it an opportunity to come back out and curse more Pokemon. So we're going to get burned. Not too bad. I thought about surrounding that Coco and attacking that Whimsicott, but, we don't even have a gold. So there's a really good chance that the Whimsicott just lands Dodge or Cotton Guard, and then we're going to give that Spiritomb a chance to come back out. And boom, we're going to land the gold. That's awesome. So now I'm definitely going to move up with the Sableye, and I want to go after that Whimsicott. Definitely want to go after that Whimsicott, but I do not want to get my Sableye surrounded because, well, yeah, actually that would be stupid for him because then I have 3 MPs on both entry points. So yeah, I should have went after that Whimsicott. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I didn't want to get surrounded, but yeah, now I'm just going to go after the attack. Anyway, we are going to get the knockout, and that's going to be game regardless. So, we're currently at 2086. Let's see how many points we get for this win. It's going to be a forfeit win. So, good game, man. Good game. And yeah, that's going to get us to a 9 streak, 32 wins, 2103. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. That's going to get us up there. All we need is 2 more wins, guys. And so guys, we are on a 10-win streak right now currently, but I'm not even going to try to mess with you guys. So all we needed was 2 more wins. In my next matchup, I lost. It was actually a pretty decent matchup, but for some reason, The video never recorded. There's no dual ID that they give you in the gyms, which I really wish they would do. I wish they would give you a dual ID. But yeah, it's not that I didn't want to show you guys. Believe me, I wanted to show you guys. But for some reason, the video didn't save. I could not find it. I waited and waited. Sometimes it takes a while, but it never saved. Never saved. I know for a fact that I recorded it. Obviously, there's no reason why I wouldn't. And it's not that I don't want to just show you guys because I lost or whatever, because I've shown you guys me losing and making bad plays enough. So it's definitely not that. I don't know what happened to the video. So kind of sucks, but this recorded and it's up against a bot. You know, we had to continue. So doesn't look like we're going to be getting our Invincible Trophy in this round of the Dark Gym Cup, round 2. We just missed it, guys. We just missed it. We had some good opportunities. You know, I just couldn't close it, man. Just couldn't close it off. It works out like that sometimes. So, you know, we break the consecutive streak of 4 consecutive Invincible Trophies. It would have been really awesome to get 5. But, I mean, we have a lot of Invincible Trophies, so I'm not complaining. We definitely have got our fair share of Invincible Trophies, and we're at a 20-64. 34 wins, guys. 34 wins, 5 losses total. So really, really good win ratio. We're going to pop this 11 win streak booster. Can we get an EX, please? Come on. Nope, just going to be a rare. But we get 2. No, 3. We get 3 rares. I guess not too bad. If you're not going to get an EX, at least get some rares. But I'd even settle for an EX cube, to be honest. Like, I'd love to get an EX cube. But I think that's going to wrap up the gameplay, the matchups, the battles in the Dark Gym Cup. It was a really, really exciting gym. I had a ton of fun. And we reached 237th place. So we were able to get the gold trophy. And we get a new mask. Not one of my favorite masks. 76 trophies in total. And, you know, we got the gold. We got the gold, so that's not too bad. Just kind of sucks that we couldn't capitalize on a couple of those matchups. We were on like a 9-win streak, and I couldn't make it happen. But we do have a Dark Gym Invincible Trophy from the round 1. And, yeah, 39 total duels. 34 wins. So 34 wins, 5 losses. That's a pretty insane win ratio. Right around 87%. So yeah, pretty happy with that, guys. So that's going to wrap this video up, guys. Definitely leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already. And until the next one, later, guys.